Well, it seems as though Brock Bowers almost never even ended up as a Raider. Today, we're going to be talking about how the Rams tried to steal Brock Bowers from the Raiders. Let's dive right into it. I am your host, Mike Dean, here with the Raider D podcast. If you're brand new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button because we'll be bringing you that Raiders content on a daily basis. And if you love the Raiders, then love the Raider D podcast and like this video. Brock Bowers almost did not end up as a Raider as the Rams tried to move up to the number 10 spot and the number 11 spot to trade for Brock Bowers, but were unsuccessful as they were denied. But when the Raiders were on the clock at pick number 13, they did not give up. No, they continued to try by offering the Raiders the 19 pick and the number 52 pick, which was pretty interesting because the Raiders technically did not need another wide receiver, being that we had another tight end, being that we already had a really good tight end in Michael Mayer, who we had drafted last year in the second round. But hey, Brock Bowers was too good to pass up, and Tom Telesco rejected the Rams' offer and went ahead and grabbed the phenomenal tight end. In this article here, it says that one of the biggest surprises of the 2024 NFL draft was that the Las Vegas Raiders taking tight end Brock Bowers with the number 13 pick. It was a surprise that Bowers was still on the board, and also a surprise that the Las Vegas Raiders would target him, considering they had used a second-round pick to add Michael Mayer last year. According to the June 14th episode of Roku channel NFL Draft, The Pick Is In, it was revealed that the Raiders had an opportunity to trade down and add a second-round pick if they wanted. The Los Angeles Rams were all in on trying to get Bowers, but they were stuck at number 19 in the first round. This led to general manager Les Snead calling the Raiders general manager Tom Telesco and try to move up to the number 13 pick. I was wondering if y'all would like to go to 19. We'd give you the 52, ask for your fourth back 112, Snead told Telesco. So basically we would have to give up our 13 and a fourth round in order to get 19 and the number 52 pick in the second round. Tom Telesco politely said no, and the Rams' Bowers dream died at that moment because the Raiders went ahead and snatched up this phenomenal young tight end, which is really interesting because the Raiders did have other needs. Having an additional second round pick, we could have still got JPJ, and then we could have got another good player in the second round. But we chose to go ahead and grab Brock Bowers. So with that being said, how is Brock Bowers helping the team? Well, let's look into what a few of these guys have had to say. Now, Davante Adams has some pretty high praises for the kid. When you're talking about Davante Adams, one of the best wide receivers in the NFL, when he gives you high praises as a rookie, that's a pretty big compliment, and it should make the Raider Nation pretty excited. This article here goes to say that the Las Vegas Raiders gained another receiving threat this offseason when they drafted the best tight end in the 2024 NFL draft, Brock Bowers. Bowers was expected to be an elite offensive weapon in the league, is joining two players who have already established themselves as great wide receivers, Jacoby Myers and six-time Pro Bowler Davante Adams. These two were the club's receiving leaders last year, but the addition of Bowers may change that this coming season. Regardless of where the three end up at the stat sheet by the end of the season, the trio is sure to pose a challenge for opposing defenses. Adams and Myers like what they have seen so far from their new teammate. This is a quote from Adams saying, "Yeah, that's BM, man." Adams told reporters on Wednesday, "That's what I call him, BM. That's businessman. He doesn't care about nothing else other than just locking in on football, and I could see it in his eyes. I tried to tell a joke and get him to laugh talking to the rookies. Did a little panel with him a couple of weeks ago. And I mean, sitting there stone-faced. Didn't laugh at a thing I said, and so I was like, this is BM right here. I told him that yesterday. I gave him his nickname, so I definitely know. I see what he's about. I've seen the tape. He's big, he's strong, a strong dude, and he's focused and driven. Sky's the limit for him." Myers, who enters his second season with the Silver and Black, also spoke on the rookie tight end commitment to the game. "I like Brock a lot. He showed up ready," Myers told reporters on Tuesday. "You could tell he cares about football. He wants to do everything right. He finishes every time. That's a good player. I see why he had so much success at the last level." So two really big names with the Raiders are absolutely all in on Brock Bowers. But what does his fellow tight end teammate seem to think? Well, let's take a look at what Michael Mayers has to say, because Michael Mayer is our star tight end who we picked up in the second round last year. He was one of the best tight ends in the draft last year. And he also seems to have high praises so far of Brock Bowers. He says he's fast, he's got great hands, he can block, he can do it all. I feel like we can both do it all, Mayer told Vincent Bolsignor of the Las Vegas Review-Journal on Saturday. "I think we're going to be dangerous. I think we're going to have a great offense. That's kind of all I've got to say about it. It's going to be a lot of fun." Yes, I agree, Michael Mayer. It is going to be a lot of fun to see you and Brock Bowers, Devontae Adams, Trey Tucker, Jacoby Myers ripping up defenses in 2024. Now, all of that remains to be seen as with our quarterback play. I believe it's going to be Aiden O'Connell. I believe in Aiden O'Connell. I think Minshew is a great quarterback as well. I just think that Aiden O'Connell has the edge over Minshew, and he'll be the starter. Now, will he remain the starter? That all depends on his play, and if he can take full advantage of these weapons that the Raiders have. Now, we have not had a defense like the defense that we have today in well over 20 years. But we finally have a top 5 defense. If the offense can match their play, ooh, look out. The Raiders are coming. That's all I got for you today. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel and check out and grab your t-shirts. They are on sale right now. We have extended the sale. Now, the price did go up a few bucks, but the price is going to go back to retail price, which is $39.95. Right now, you can get them on sale. So go and grab your t-shirts today. They are dry fit. They are awesome. Get them while supplies last.